Hey guys, hey, a new channel, new YouTube channel, all down south outdoors. We're gonna have some pretty good stuff, hunting, fishing, modding out this Pelican boat. As you can see, it's got a lot of stuff all over it right now. As soon as I get all that cleared out and cleaned out and set up, I'll be letting you know what I use it for, how I use it, just anything I can think of that you might be interested in. I know whenever I was trying to figure out some mods to do, I looked at a lot of YouTube videos. And there's some very nice little boats out here. I bought this one used. Well, I didn't. My kids did. They bought it for me for Father's Day. It was a shell. Just a plain old boat. I had my chairs. Got two of them. That's what it comes with. Everything else I either got or was gave to me by my kids. So, as soon as I get all this stuff cleared out of here, I'll let you know what I use it for. Like I said, my son, Upstate SC Outdoors on YouTube. He's also got TikTok. Look him up. Subscribe to him. Comment. Let us know. Let him know. Let me know what you want to see. And we might can do some kind of competition. We might can use some junk. See what it does. And up into good stuff. And it's just whatever. We just want to get this channel going. Get some followers. But I will be back. Cleaning up this thing, installing a couple of other things, and I will be back to finish out this video. Alright guys, I'm back. Cleaned it up a little bit so I can show you about what I got. So let me do that. First thing we did is put this Minn Kota. It's only 30-pound thrust, but it pushes this thing pretty decent as long as it got good battery power. Got the fish finder. Just purchased that not long ago, a couple of days ago. Everybody, y'all know how this kind of works. I'm kind of new to it, but I got it powered by power booster box. I bought these from Walmart, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. I paid $149 for the first one. They were discontinuing them and they were $79, so I bought another one. And I'm gonna tell you, these own powerhouses are very good things to have. I have two 30-watt black lights that I use when I catfish, and it'll run them things. Each one of them, it'll run them for 6 hours. One box. You just plug in a drop cord and plug both of them in. 6 hours, it ran. I think I actually cut it off. It was on like 10%. But it's got a thing up here that'll tell you. Right in here, they'll tell you how much more power you got and how much wattage you're using. So you can keep up with that. Right now, I've got my fish finder plugged in like with a car outlet. It's plugged in there, and as you can see, it's running. I had it out the other day, first time I had the thing on there and was trying it out. I think I run that thing about 3.5 hours, and it was still at 92%, and it was only at like 95, 96. So it doesn't take much to run that. So that's why I got these little things in here, just for little accessories like that, so I don't have to use my other battery. So gonna get started. Here, it's my anchor. I got one here. It's a little bit bigger than the one on the other side. I need to replace the other on the other side, but I have locks I sit in the middle of the boat. I'm a big guy, so I sit in the middle of the boat. Once that anchor is let down and it hits the ground or the bottom of the lake, it locks right here. So you don't have to do anything else to it. It just depends on what size rope. You can have a little rope, it won't work. But when you get ready to pull it in, you just pull. And I'll pull it up. And I have a cleat here that I wrap it around. Okay? Exact opposite when I want it down. I just let some line out, let it go. Once it hits, it locks. And it kind of keeps it there. Sometimes it'll slip a little bit, but what I do is when I get it to lock, I throw it around it. Okay, so, and you know the seats, so I didn't make those. This is my buddy. This Hart tool, impact, that's my buddy. It's 20 volts. It's done for everything I've needed to use it for. Now, I haven't never used it to take off a tractor tire. I haven't never used it to take off, you know, multiple tires, whatever, but I have used it for one. I got this little kit here that I bought for Hart impact wrenches. It will have about everything you need. It doesn't go to the, I think, the 3/4 or whatever, but it does allow you to use the 1/4 inch and the 1/2 inch sockets. And just get that, hook it up to it. Great. You can also get drill bits that'll fit in them. You guys probably already know that. So as far as the anchor goes, I have one on that side and I have one on this side. So when I'm sitting here in the middle, all I gotta do is reach down and let it out. I don't have to get up and go over here. I don't have to get up and go over there. Like I said, I am a big fella. So moving around is easy because this boat is very sturdy for such a small boat. But it's just more comfortable that I can sit right here and work everything. I can sit right here and I can reach my rod stand. So my rod holders over here, I've got 4 like that. One here, one there, here, and there. These are supposed to mount onto a boat, and you're supposed to take this wing nut and put it up underneath it, drill your hole, put it up underneath it, whatever, however you want to do it. I use it, I mount it down right here with just these, and I've started using, I hadn't done it on those, but on these, I have started using and noticed that it does hold better. If you put a little rubber mat, the rubber mats I got come off of Amazon. It's these that I used to make my floor with. I cut it up, had some extra. I put those down first and then screw them down into it. It just, to me, it just seems like it holds pretty good, and it's got cushion and it waterproofs it. So see, I got this one the same way, and then over here I got some trolling holders. You get one of you want to troll, you just take it, put your rod in there, and troll away. It's got one on that side, and you got one on this side. And like these right here, I'm going to have to redo these and put those just like these with the foam up underneath it. Then I have my little platform right here I made to kind of cover any wires or anything like that I got coming up here. Like I said, my fish finder's hooked to it. And another thing for this is I have this on here, it's tightened down so we can't move that, but I move these out of the way. I have a little storage piece down here. Has all my essential stuff I need. You got your pliers, you got your brim crab stuff, got catfish stuff, got bass stuff, got my stringer, my knobs, hooks, just anything that you think that you're gonna need. Bug spray, you can use it. And that just slides right up in here and slides out the way. And then I just put my boxes back. Out of the way. Look at that. Charge them things up good. That thing will run about anything. I mean, I've run crappy lights. I've run LED lights. For hours, I've run the big 12-inch or 15-inch Bluetooth speakers. Forgot how many watts it actually pulls. Say somewhere between 30 and 60. I think 60 watts might be the max for it. But as long as you got it, it's charged up, plug that in, plug one into one into the other. I did parties with those speakers and last hours on the box. Just kept it on running. And it had a lot of power to it too also. So another thing is, you know, I got my battery charger. This little box here that I can throw just about anything, whatever in that I need to. I got my battery. I just got this battery today. This is a marine battery. I had another battery. It was bigger, but I feel like the marine battery will work better. I know lithium batteries is what everybody does now. Maybe in the springtime I'll go ahead and invest in that, but I'm gonna get me another one. The one battery I had was like 65 pounds. This is 39. Still a lot. We'll put another one over here. That'll make 80 pounds. That'll almost average out just a few more pounds more than what I had in here before. Now, if I decide to do the lithium, I will also get 2 of the lithium batteries put in here because they're small like these, and power it that way. Parallel hook them up to where they can run at 12 volts and have double the power. I think this one's going to do very well for me. Got that little battery right there. I hooked this thing up to my trolling motor a couple days ago. It's only a 12 volt, 12 amp hour. And it ran my trolling motor for an hour on high. That wasn't in the water. And it was not having any pressure on it or anything like that. I'm not saying you get out with it and go. But if something happens and you lose your power, it might get you back to the bank depending on where you at, how far are you at. So I got my, oh yeah, and then I keep my whistle stuff in there. Got my life jacket, I sit right here. I got a towel I put right here too, because you always need a towel when you're out. This PVC pipe is actually in a rod holder that's made at the company. And I just put this in there, and when I'm fishing catfish, whatever, I keep my big net here. If I don't keep my net there, I can put a rod there. I could do anything with it really. I'm gonna cut it off a little bit so it don't be so high. This one over here, same thing. But most of the time, I just take this old camera here and just on my pole, and I just stick it down in there, tighten it in there. And that's what I use to video with. It'll about get the whole boat. I mean, it will get the whole boat. See, kind of show you what it does. Okay, so I see I'm right here. You got the videos of that. You can see the other side of the boat. When I'm sitting here, you can see my whole body, which is a lot to see, as you can tell. So it gets a good view. I wanna get one mounted over here to where I can get like both views, maybe over there, different views, and put them into the video as I do it. Basically, and that's about it. The only thing that I don't like is it don't have a drain for the inside. Now, if you're not using it to put all this modification stuff on it, like these other people all do, then you'd be alright to be able to just lift it up and let it out. But, got all of this on there, it's kind of hard to do. So I have a little pump right here that's run by my power boxes over there. You just stick it down in the water, pour the hose out, plug it up, and let it go. It'll suck every bit of that out of there. So I really don't have a use for a drain, but I do need to clean it because it is dirty. It's my transducer. I put that little thing together to make it work. I do need to tighten up this and get it tightened up against the boat. I wanted to put it through the boat right here and come out in there, but I was kind of worried about how it was at, or where it was at. And you can see that foam piece behind there. That's how I got it back here too. So I really trust that stuff. So, but like I said, this might be helpful to somebody, some people. It might not. But if you're looking for ways to do certain things or little ideas, that's a couple of them. They're not the greatest, but hey, they work for me. And that's what I need to do, is customize it to where it works for me. And that's what I've done. So, until we can get another video out there, like and subscribe. Look up Upstate South Carolina, or excuse me, Upstate SC Outdoors. YouTube. We'll see you later.